Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Shanese, and I share tips when it comes to growing your YouTube channel as a small YouTuber because I know how it feels. I know the struggle is real. So before we get started, I do want to shout out small YouTubers. That's something that I want to implement on my channel. So if you are interested in a shout out, make sure you leave me a comment down below. Tell me a little bit about your channel, etc. so that way I can give you a shout out. But today's shout out is Jessica Maria. She is a new YouTuber. She has about 100 subscribers. Please go and support her. I mean, listen, the girl is dope. She has like fitness videos, cooking videos. So if you are someone that's trying to get fit, make sure you go ahead and check out her video. But without further ado, let's get into this video.
Why don't you get it by now? Tell me what you learned in grade school. Give it to me like you want it. Did you forget that golden rule?
Okay guys, so today I'm going to be showing you the best apps that you can use for your thumbnails, and I'll show you how to create a thumbnail as well at the end of this video. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay guys, let's face it, it's super difficult trying to figure out exactly how people even take the picture for their thumbnail. Honestly, it's really easy. It's not as hard as you think. The only thing you have to do is just either take a still picture in your video. You can use that on your iOS or your Android. You can take a still picture of your video from there and then edit your thumbnail that way. Or if you happen to have a Canon camera, now I'm a Canon user, so I don't know anything about any other cameras, but if you do have a Canon camera, the only thing you would need to do is download the Canon Connect app on your phone and connect it to your camera and take a picture. It's super easy depending on what camera you have. Only thing you would need to do is just connect to the Wi-Fi that is built into your camera and take your picture from there. And that's how a lot of people have those like snap pictures. But yeah, let's get more into this video. Okay, so now the most difficult part is actually trying to figure out what apps to use. There's so many different apps that you can use to create your thumbnail. I mean, we have Baazart, we have FaceTune, we have Phonto, we have, what other apps? We have Lightroom, and we even have Picmonkey. You can even use Picmonkey, which is super duper easy to use and user friendly. Now do keep in mind that you can use these apps on your iOS as well as your Android, even though I am an iOS lover. Just saying, but all the Android people out there that are watching this video, you can use this too. So without further ado, let's get into the nook and gritty of all of this. Is that how you say it? Nook and gritty? Nook and crannies? Whatever, let's jump into it. Okay guys, so the first app that we're gonna go into is Picmonkey. And I'm just gonna type in Picmonkey on my phone. Now, Picmonkey is super user friendly. You don't have to be a pro expert in any of these apps, which is something that I love. Now, so what I like about Picmonkey is that it gives you different shapes, not shapes, but different dimensions that you can use that can help you, you know, with your thumbnails. So if I wanted to do, for example, YouTube thumbnail, only thing I would have to do is select YouTube thumbnail from there, and it will automatically give you the dimensions that you need in order for you to complete your thumbnail, which is super duper easy. So if you wanted to change the background color, you can do that. Let's just go with this color here, and you select next, and then from there you're able to adjust if you want touch up, effects, text, YouTube thumbnail if I wanted to. And you can also go ahead and add a picture as well. You can change the font colors if you wanted to, and all of these things is what I absolutely love about this app. So if you wanted to add a picture on here, you can, but for time's sake, I'm going to jump back into another app that you guys can use because I kind of want to show you guys a little bit about all the apps that you can use for your thumbnail without, you know, talking too much. Okay, so the next app that we're going to go into would be Baazart, and Baazart hands down is my favorite app to use for thumbnails because you have more flexibility. You could do so much things to your thumbnail, which is one of the reasons why I love it. Okay, so let's jump into Baazart. So as you can see, Baazart is really simple and easy to use, right? So once you open it, you kind of have an option here where you can kind of select if you want to use a new blank sheet. So whenever you're using a blank sheet, you can go ahead to size, scroll over, and I like it because it allows you to see what dimensions that you are going to be using. You don't have to figure out like the math problem of trying to figure out what size your thumbnail needs to be. Whereas you can see here, it already has an option for you to select a YouTube thumbnail. So you go ahead and select done, okay? Now this is a blank sheet, okay? Completely blank. Now if I wanted to create my thumbnail with this, which is super easy, the only thing that I would have to do is go to my photos. So let's say I want to create a thumbnail with using this picture, right? All you have to do, if you wanted to fade out the background of this, the only thing that you would need to do is hit that magic button, and it will automatically take out that background for you. You don't have to worry about doing all those extra things. It makes everything really simple and easy. So now, if I wanted to kind of erase a little bit of that, I would just slide over, select the erase button and zoom up and just kind of erase. Oops. If you do that, you just hit the restore button and you restore it. So go ahead and erase whatever it is that you want to, okay? Now this keeps everything simple. I'm not gonna like be really neat with this, mainly because I'm trying to show you guys. And for time's sake, we're just going to be a little sloppy with it, okay? Now the closer that you zoom up, the neater you can get with this, which is something that I like. So what I like about this app, guys, is that you can use any kind of fonts that you wish that really go with what you are trying to achieve, right? So for me, I have only 2 different fonts that I use on my channel. You can do the same. You can use one different font. You can use different colors. It's totally up to you. The goal about your thumbnail is that you want it to match the brand of your channel, okay? So as you can see on my YouTube channel, I have a lot of pinks and blacks and whites and holographic. That's my theme on my channel, and the reason why I have that is because I want people to go to my channel and know exactly, oh, that's Shanice's video. You know, that's the thing that you want to look out for. But let me stop talking. So the thing I like about it is that you're able to select different fonts. So let's go ahead and select text. The only thing you have to do from here is just type in anything that you wish. So I'm just going to type in YouTube, right? And then I'm going to put thumbnail, and I'm going to hit OK, right? So now you can like use your fingers to go ahead to make it big or to make it small. So I'm going to just do it about that size there. And I'm going to actually change the color. You'll go to fill. Let's do it white. You can go to outline, and let's do it in black, right? Now the fun part is where you can select different color backgrounds. So let's say I wanted to use green, you can use green. If you want to use pastel, you can, flowers. You know, you have a lot of options that you can use just to kind of give you a nice signature for your thumbnail. Okay, so that's what I like about this app, is that it gives you a lot of different creativity that you can use for your channel, okay? So let's go ahead and select this one. I don't know why I'm going with this one, but that's what we're going to go with. And here you are. Here's your thumbnail. Super quick and easy. So let's go on to the next app. So the next app we're going to use is FaceTune. There's a FaceTune 1 as well as a FaceTune 2. Okay, so say for example we wanted to use the same exact picture, okay? And let's say I'm doing a video on how to get smooth skin, right? Because you see mostly all of my skin into this picture. What I could do is to smooth out just a little bit of my body, just so that way it looks a lot more smoother on camera. So I'm just going to go in and just smooth out some different areas that could be smoothed out, like on my nose, around my mouth, my mustache, stuff like that. And then here it kind of gives you a nice clear picture. Now you don't have to do this. Sometimes I edit my pictures like this, and majority of times I do not. But this allows you to get really in depth with your pictures. If you wanted to add different filters on here, you can. It has a lot of different options for you. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys this just so that way you have it. Okay, so the next app is Phonto. Now this one is a little bit different. So usually what I like to do is go to plain images. Okay, so the thing about using Phonto is that you have to know the dimensions of your thumbnail. So for this particular size, and a thumbnail is usually 780 by 720. So just try to pencil that down and remember that. So what I like about here is that you can add different colors to this. Let's go with pink. You guys know that's just like, that's my thing, that's my jam. So I'm going to use this pink color, and if I wanted to add a photo or an image, you can. Like if I wanted to add like the speaker box there, if I wanted to add an image, you can do that too. So that's the only thing about using Phonto. I used to use this. This used to be my go-to for my thumbnails, but I no longer use it because Baazart is just my jam. Now the next app that you guys might want to look into is Lightroom. Lightroom allows you to add that color to your photos. You can add lightness, brightness, you know, darkness, and exposure, etc. This is how I have a signature on my channel. If you ever notice, all of my videos kind of have that like brown light undertone, and the reason why is because I edit my photos, all of my photos, into Lightroom. So it does cost. So if it's not in your budget, don't worry about it, but I want to be open with you guys to let you know what I use to edit my photos. Okay guys, so that pretty much finishes up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure that you leave me a comment down below. Thumbs up this video if you liked it, as well as if you like to be featured as a shout out. I'll do 2 next video. Leave me a comment down below and let me know why. All right, but without further ado, you guys know what I always say. Deuces!
Yeah, he sets my body in motion. He just
call me the YouTube. Today we are going to be discussing the best apps